Alright, here's some more campfire action. I have a little bit of thyme leaves that I picked there. I got some shallots. I'm going to cut these up. Just real rough here. I don't have a cutting board or anything like that, so just cut them into some smaller pieces. Like so. Something like that. And what we're doing today is a wonderful stuffed bell pepper. We're going to stuff it full of beef that we're flavoring with these shallots and the thyme and just some regular money spice. And then we'll mix the beef together, cut this pepper open, stuff it with that beef. We should be good to go. So for this pepper, I'm going to cut it kind of like you're carving a pumpkin or something. Pop the lid off, and we're going to get all the seeds out of here and all this white fluff. Not all of it, but most of it. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, that should get the seeds out. A few more in there. Okay. Bunch of seeds there I gotta pick off. A couple seeds won't bother me, but that's a little more than I'm looking for. That looks pretty good. And let's see, where's the beef? Where's the beef? It's right here. These little tubes I like, and I'll show you why, because I'm going to do a video basically just popping one of these open and making a little like mini meatloaf out of it. This is really, really fatty beef, as you can see. We're going to make sure we get enough in there to really fill this pepper all the way up. That should be a good start. I'm going to take some money spice, season it pretty heavily, and then mix this all up here. And if you really want to go overboard with it, you can. You can do breadcrumbs or whatever. And of course, this is something you can do at home in your home oven. You don't have to wrap it up in foil. You can just free bake it. Just coat it with some oil, stuff several of these, and put them on a platter and let it do its thing. Alright. Mop up the onions there, the shallots. And let's stuff it in there. I'm going to stuff it as tight as I can. Be careful with the pepper. I don't want to bust it open. It looks like we got just about the right amount of stuff. Okay. I'm going to trim this lid down. I think we'll be glad we did that. Flatten this thing out. That looks a little better. And obviously it's not going to go all the way on. And then we're just going to coat this with oil all the way around, which will be a theme in campfire cooking. Just a little olive oil. Rub it up. Going to get these other ones out of the way. They'll just get burned. And then we're going to wrap it up nice and tight and then double layer it. And then it'll be ready to go on the grill. Excuse me, the campfire, not the grill. Alright, there's a layer. And I'll whip out some more here. Okay, and now we have a perfect little grill pouch to do our stuffed red bell pepper. Ain't that cute? There is our little pepper. Look at him. Now I had him up here and the flame was just raging. So he definitely got exposed to some high heat. You can see the whole thing is blackened. But I moved a few coals over underneath there, and then I gave it a nice little warm spot to sit. And it's going to sit there and hang out while I rotate it every now and then for, I don't know, at least 30 minutes, maybe longer than that. Depends on how hot I can keep this fire and all that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the moment of truth with our stuffed bell pepper. Now, campfire cooking is not an exact science. It's all trial and error and guesswork, and this is always get a little nervous before you open it up, because you don't know if it's going to be like cooked to smithereens or still raw on the inside. There's really no way of knowing. It's all guesswork, and there are no guidelines here. But it looks like we got some good steam coming out of there. I don't think it's going to be raw. You can smell it too as you open it up. The smell is really strong. Oh yeah, nice and steamy in there, as you can see. Just fogging up the camera. Oh yeah, it feels really warm. Getting down to the final layers here. Uh-oh, I see something in there. I see something. Alright. There it is. As you can see, it's not charred on the outside, but this meat is definitely totally done. Very firm. Pepper is nice and soft. And I'm going to take this and dump it over in that nice pan of taters and shallots, and I'm going to call that breakfast. That could be the greatest breakfast ever prepared, especially outdoors. I'm very excited to eat it. Shutting off the camera now to do precisely that. And here's one last glimpse. Give me a little bite here. You can see that that pepper's nice and soft. Grab some taters. Grab a little meat. A little shallot. That is so nice. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little session of campfire cooking. The stuffed bell pepper. Very tasty.